According to the Akashic Records, can you please give us a spiritual breakdown on exactly what happens when we pass away?
According to the Akashic Records, when a human being passes away, the process is far more intricate, sacred, and multidimensional than what is often understood. Death is not an end, it is a transition, a homecoming, a release from density, and a return to the soul's original frequency. Here is a full spiritual breakdown of what truly happens when we die. The moment of death. Detachment of the subtle bodies. As the physical body prepares to die, the soul begins loosening its energetic hold from the body in stages. The etheric body, life force, emotional body, energy of feelings, and mental body, thought construct identity, all begin releasing their anchor points from the physical form. Right before death, many souls report a sudden flood of clarity, peace, or even euphoria, because the body's veil begins to thin and the soul begins to remember who it truly is. The life review. Once the soul fully exits the body, often through the crown, top of the head, it enters what many call the life review. Though it is not a judgment, it is a vibrational remembering. The soul reviews its incarnation from the perspective of both itself and others, feeling not only what it did, but how it made others feel. This isn't punishment, it's integration. It's how the soul understands what lessons it fulfilled, what karma remains, and what love it gave or withheld. It's a reunion with truth. Guides, ancestors, and light beings. Once the soul is complete with the review, it's often met by guides, ancestors, and higher aspects of itself, beings who come to walk the soul home. This crossing can feel like a tunnel, a light, a sound, a stargate, or an opening, depending on the soul's level of consciousness. Some call this the bridge of light or rainbow bridge, where the soul transitions out of earth frequency and into its home vibration. The return to the soul realm. Once fully returned, the soul rests in a state some call the soul pod, oversoul field, or soul temple. This is not a place in the traditional sense. It is a frequency space where the soul is held, healed, and reintegrated. In this realm, fragmented parts of the soul are called back. Healing occurs if there was trauma or sudden death. New soul contracts are considered. Connection with other soul family members is re-established. This is also where the soul can choose to reincarnate, become a guide, explore other dimensions, or remain in a higher vibrational state, depending on its path. What happens to unawakened or traumatized souls? If a soul dies suddenly in trauma or with unresolved attachments, it may linger in lower astral fields for a time. These are not hells, but densified emotional planes filled with fear, confusion, or regret. In these cases, guides and light beings often work to help the soul remember itself and cross fully. That's why prayers for the dead and ancestral offerings matter. They anchor love that helps them move forward. The truth of death. It's a birth in the Akashic Records. Death is seen as a birth into the soul's